another beautiful day at the Man Cave. How about we review another year of G.I. Joes? What were you doing in 1998? Stay tuned. Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. This is Paul Knapp coming to you once again from the Man Cave. And we are up to 1998 if you're following me on these reviews. This is episode number 8. And I think we are starting off with figure number 102. We just passed 100 on the last episode if you've been following me. So let's go ahead and get started on figure number 102 for 1998. Our first figure for 1998 is General Omar Bradley. It's a 3-star general. This is World War II outfit. He has the American flag, the Army flag, binoculars, sidearm. Did come with his 3-star helmet as well as a soft cap. So once again, our first figure, figure number 102, is General Omar N. Bradley. Once again, I'm showing you a picture of a figure I do not have, which I've ordered. This continues the General series, and this is General George Washington. The third general for the year. This is 4-star General Colin Powell. This is straight out of Desert Storm, Desert Shield. He had 2 flags, the Army flag and a U.S. flag, with all his medals, ribbons. But this was General Colin Powell. This is when Hasbro was actually getting pretty good as far as sculpting different faces, you know, with all the generals and the Medal of Honor winners. So they were going away from the generic G.I. Joe face and starting to actually put real faces identical as close as they could, I guess, back in the day. For 1998, though, this is pretty good. General Colin Powell. Now, some of you may say this does not qualify as a G.I. Joe, but it was issued as a G.I. Joe. This is Bob Hope with his USO band, armband. Came with the leather flight jacket, khaki pants and shoes, and his pit hat. So, if you say Bob Hope is not a G.I. Joe, then I'm going to say the Street Fighters are not G.I. Joes. So, this is number 105 on my list, Mr. Bob Hope. Now, I'm a huge college football fan. Matter of fact, I don't even watch the pros anymore. I only watch college. However, they made an Army and a Navy football player, and I much rather have another Medal of Honor winner than to have these 2 figures. The first one is the Army football player. I believe this one came with a football. I lost the football over time, but this is the Army football player. And number 107 in my collection is the Navy football player. Once again, nothing against the Army-Navy game. I think it's one of the best football rivalries in history. But did we really need a G.I. Joe of a football player? And this is the second female figure that Hasbro came out with for their G.I. Joe line. This is the U.S. 82nd Airborne female figure. Has the red beret, M16, has a helmet, 2 canteens, web belt. Really nice figure. This next figure is the U.S. MC Force Recon. This is right out of Desert Storm, Desert Shield. The chocolate chip camis, boonie cap. He has a backpack with radio comms and an M16. U.S. Marine Corps Force Recon. Now this next one is the PT Boat Commander. Now this is not to be confused with the JFK PT Boat Commander. They did come out with a JFK figure. That was later on. This is the PT Boat Commander, 1998. Very nice figure with the life vest, soft cover, Thompson machine gun and flare gun. PT Boat Commander. Figure 111 is the B-17 Bomber Crewman. He came with a briefcase, his mask, flight helmet, goggles, and I guess he was responsible for the coffee on that trip. He has the big coffee pot. So again, this is the B-17 Bomber Crewman. Another one of my favorite figures is the U.S. Navy Blue Angels pilot. Most of you that follow my channel know that I live in Virginia Beach, Virginia, which is right close to the Oceana Naval Air Station. Hear supersonic jets flying over all the time. Most of your Blue Angel pilots have gone through Oceana at least once in their career. And every year they hold an air show here where the Blue Angels fly directly over my house, which is pretty cool. Again, Blue Angels pilot for 1998. Now this guy is the U.S. Air Force crew chief. He came on a blister card, not a boxed figure, but a blister card. And not a lot of equipment, just an M16, the reflective vest, and ear pro. The next blister carded figure was the USMC Boot Camp figure. Came with an M16, these camis with also the USMC G.I. Joe tag on there, and a soft cover cap, not a hard cap. U.S. Marine Corps Boot Camp. This is the U.S. Navy Serviceman. Came with his dungarees, black boots, M16, and his cover with a light blue work shirt. Again, this is the U.S. Navy Serviceman. This is also a blister carded figure. And the final one of the 4 blistered card figures is this U.S. National Guard figure. At the same type of cami outfit with the M16 and a helmet. Not much to these blister card figures, but if you were army building, I'm sure a lot of people did. Bought a couple of these because they were fairly cheap. Again, the National Guard figure. Next up is the U.S. Army Cold Weather Gear figure. This was a figure set. Came with the cold weather gear, the white outfit, white pants, boots, had some black snowshoes as well as his M16, a belt with 2 grenades, and black sunglasses. I always liked the winter outfits, the Arctic gear that they would make for G.I. Joes. I always thought that was cool. You could imagine a kid playing G.I. Joes in the wintertime out with their G.I. Joes. I think that'd be a cool diorama. So here he is, the 1998 U.S. Army Cold Weather Gear figure. This next figure is a 442nd Army Infantry soldier. This is a Nisei soldier. I believe I'm pronouncing that correctly. Nisei. These were Japanese Americans who fought alongside our soldiers in World War II, and the 442nd was well known in France, and you can read up on them or watch a video on YouTube about this unit. But again, this is the Nisei soldier. Our second Medal of Honor recipient and figure that Hasbro made was Mitchell Page, Medal of Honor winner, Marine. Came with 2 ammo belts wrapped around them, with a 3rd ammo belt for the 30 cal and tripod, and an M1 rifle, 2 grenades, and an ammo belt. Also his Medal of Honor. Again, USMC Medal of Honor recipient Mitchell Page. This next figure is the USS Connecticut SSN-22 crew member. This is the SSN-22 Seawolf, and this is a crewman. According to his jacket, he is a first-class petty officer. Get his rank there. And this is what we would call the poopy suit that he would wear. I was stationed in Maine for 3 years. I was never on a boomer, but I was on fast attack submarines, and this is exactly what they would wear. And not much more than a sea bag either. Figure 121 is the U.S. Army Golden Knights. This Golden Knight came with a huge parachute, and I don't care how or which way you fold it, it will never get back into his chute pack. But this is an Army Golden Knight. You usually see him jumping in air shows or football stadiums. He did come with another outfit. It is a gold color. I have him in the black jumpsuit here, and his square canopy. Again, the Army Golden Knight. And if you ever wondered, did they ever make a Coast Guard figure? Why, yes, they did. And this is the first one. This was in 1998. U.S. Coast Guard. Came with a very large camera lens, shotgun, had a spotlight, and his life vest with binoculars and radio comms. The 1998 Coast Guard figure. So the next two figures I am missing from my collection, which I have on order, I found on eBay, but again are not in yet. The first one is the U.S. Army Vietnam, and the second is the U.S. Marine Korea. These were both blister packed figures, and for some reason I don't have either one. I think they may have been KB Toy exclusives, but I have ordered those, and they should be in hopefully within a week or two. Now these next four figures I'm showing you were deluxe mission gear sets. This first one is the Canine Patrol set. Came with this huge German Shepherd, mean looking dog. It was hard plastic. Of course, the MP, Army MP, has his gear, binoculars, handcuffs, grenades, and I will post a picture of the package set. But this is a deluxe set. This was larger than the earlier sets, and again, this is the first one, the Canine Patrol set. The second deluxe set for the year was this. This is the Underwater Demolition set. Again, this was another deluxe set. You got a lot more gear. A knife. Directional. It's got a scuba outfit. Got some dynamite and snorkel goggles. Got his tank on the back. Got a submachine gun right there. So again, second deluxe set for the year. This is known as the Underwater Demolition set. Now this one is the Sniper set, deluxe mission gear. Came with the same kit that came with the Recon. You had the lean-to, the fish over the fire pit, the mess kit with the canteen, but they did give you a different sniper rifle. It's a camo sniper rifle along with the other rifle, and of course you got the sniper outfit. But if you wanted this rifle, you had to buy this deluxe kit. Again, this is the Sniper Set, Deluxe Mission Set. And the final figure for the year is this one here. This is the Arctic Adventure Set. Again, this was another Deluxe Mission Gear set. It came with a white raft and oar, not pictured here. Just too big to fit on my shelf, but I do have it. Came with the snowshoes and poles, pickaxe, weapon, and the mask with the camo type white winter gear. So again, this was a deluxe set. This was the fourth and final one for the year. The Arctic Adventure Set. I'd like to thank everybody who has been following me along on this journey, watching all the episodes and giving me comments. I appreciate the comments. If there's any G.I. Joes that I've missed, please let me know. I'm sure there's other guides out there, but I'm only using 3 different guides right now to figure out each year that everything was distributed, along with the years that I've accumulated stuff, going through old manuals and such. So thanks again to all the AOA members. They're always giving me comments and critiques, and I appreciate that. And I appreciate Mr. Eddie Burton as well. He always comments. So please leave a comment. Please let me know if you enjoy these, and if there's a particular year you're interested in, let me know. Thanks for watching.